At Duke Energy, we deliver electricity and so much more, like free home energy assessments, rebates for energy-saving improvements, payment options to help you better manage your budget, and even bill credits for helping the community use less energy. So no matter what you're doing, we can help you make better energy choices every day. It's just another way we bring power to your life. How much can you save?
And on getting a speaker right now, the dysfunction of Congress is really impacting folks here locally because that money's being held up, but we're confident that we'll be able to get it through.
So this is a big injection, $1.5 million into a program that's already been running in Orlando, but as we were just talking about, that money is running out. So why is this so important for the city of Orlando?
This is important because the American Rescue Plan dollars help fund and jumpstart the pilot of the community violence intervention program here in Orlando, which has been saving lives. So we see that gun violence has been going down in Orlando, and that we look at the CVI program, the great work they've been doing at identifying who's more likely to be shot and who is more likely to shoot someone, and going and intervening before that even happens is a proactive solution to ending gun violence and evidence-based. This money will help the longevity of that program because the American Rescue Plan dollars are running out, and on top of that will allow the program to operate in more neighborhoods and communities across Florida's 10th Congressional District. And this 1.5 is just the beginning. We want to work even harder to get more money down, to expand it. We're hoping the county can take this on in the future too, and on top of that, we have $750,000 we're working on to build a headquarters for this program too, to really help put public safety also in the hands of the community as well.
That's something that we want to follow up on, the county. So the county doesn't have this yet. It was included in their latest plan. Mayor Demings had this task force that came together. That was one of their recommendations, was to introduce a CDI program, which they don't have yet. So what can you say? Do you know anything about whether or not this money, is it going to be available for the county too?
This money is for the city program. We want to work with the county to get more money for them so they can start a public program as well. And we're speaking with commissioners, we're speaking with the mayor, and we're hoping that we can make that happen, because the fact of the matter is the lines between the county and the city are arbitrary when it comes down to gun violence, right? These are our communities, and really to have a real program that works for the entire region, the county does need to take it up. But I think the city is really given a good example on how it can save lives, and we're working with Mayor Demings and the county commissioners to try to make this come to life.
Why aren't we seeing it throughout more communities already? Is it just people don't know about this kind of program? The money's not out there? Like, what's going on?
People don't know about it. And, the interesting thing is community violence intervention has been around for decades, specifically in black and brown communities, of people just getting together their own money and creating mentorship programs and getting kids off the streets and teaching people about safety and everything like that. It's been around. It's only now that the government understands that there is a high ROI with every dollar spent and every life saved due to community violence intervention. And this is something that I worked on before getting to Congress at March for Our Lives, and our hope is that now with this money going to Orlando, more communities in Florida can see this as a model, this pilot program, and use it to help save lives in their community. The fact of the matter is public safety, we need to include civilians in it too, right? We need to include communities at the center of that as well, and this money helps communities do that.
But it's not enough that it's just in the city, as you were saying, because shooters don't look at jurisdictions when things are happening. In fact, one of the big ones that happened in our area recently was a 6-year-old girl was killed, as well as a young man. And as far as we heard from the police chief, the shooters were from the county. So even though there's a program in the city, if there's not one in the county, can you kind of talk about the importance that it needs to be in more than just one community, it sounds like?
I think every municipality should have this program, right? Because it goes beyond just this region, right? We need to make sure that everybody has it. And so we're hoping that the county will be able to adopt a similar program. We think that the success from the city program will help, show the county that this is worthwhile. And I know Mayor Demings is very committed to ending gun violence and finding creative ways to do that as well. And community violence intervention is a evidence-based solution here that can help end gun violence in a big way, especially when we talk about day-to-day gun violence that happens in our communities.
It's time to put yourself first and get the figure you've always wanted with laser liposuction and body sculpting from CMA, Comprehensive Medical Aesthetics. Dr. Rudolph Moise and his experienced staff can transform you in one simple in-office procedure. Localized anesthesia, minimal discomfort, faster recovery. Call CMA today and schedule your free consultation. 786-746-6464. Visit cmaesthetic.com. Begin your transformation. Call CMA today.